So people have been asking me why Epic Comeback, and the answer really takes me back to the year 2020. Now, towards the end of that year, I experienced really some great failures in my own leadership and in my life. And it was a season of failure. It was a season of discouragement and some of the hardest questions I've ever had to ask myself. Now, no, it wasn't that kind of failure that makes headlines, right? There was no scandal, there was no infidelity, no fraud, but it was still leadership failure, and it hurt a lot of people. And that really has never left me, impacted me deeply. And it began kind of this season of self-reflection and self-discovery. Now, for the first time in my leadership journey, I wasn't questioning whether I could lead. I started questioning whether I should lead because that failure impacted me deeply. Now, that season really forced me to confront painful truths. I made decisions that negatively impacted people, including young leaders who really trusted me in that season. And I own that completely. I can't change the past, but I can take responsibility for it, learn from it, and really allow it to shape the kind of leader I become. And I'll share a little bit more about that process of seeking restoration, forgiveness with every person that I impacted. But anyway, it also kind of awakened something in me in that season. And I realized that while great leadership matters, great leadership without great systems will eventually break down. People don't fail because they lack passion, right? Organizations often struggle because they lack clarity, alignment, accountability, and repeatable systems. So I started studying this. So I became really a student again. While completing my MBA, I immersed myself in organizational leadership management systems, operational excellence, things like right KPIs, OKRs, EOS, lean thinking, continuous improvement. And I started studying those things again. And I wanted to understand not just how to inspire people, but how to build systems that consistently help people succeed. So I just did that for the last couple of years. Now, over the last several years, I've also tested and refined and implemented those principles while leading teams and coaching and helping organizations really improve their operations. Now, out of that journey came what I now call the Epic Comeback Operating System, a system that I use on my own for myself and with others. Now, it's more than a leadership framework. It's the system I wish I had years ago. It's built from failure, refined through learning, tested in real organizations, and designed really to help leaders create healthy organizations while becoming healthier leaders themselves. So it combines both organizational health and leadership health. Because the greatest comeback isn't simply recovering from failure, it's becoming the leader you never would have become without it. Right? Now, if you like, I can also make this into notes and send it to you, but I'm super excited to share this journey and to share my very own Epic Comeback OS model and framework with all of you. But that's the genesis of it.